have nothing nice to say. I have no marketing advice. I have no pivot for him. I already told y'all 2 days ago, whatever woman we see with him, people are going to assume that's who he cheated on his wife with. Look what's happening. Mind you, Desmond, I thought you were Himothy. I thought you were him. You couldn't even get a private room at a lounge in Houston? Hello? You didn't think maybe I should put everyone on NDAs because I'm in a highly contested divorce right now? What is going on? Your lawyer is fuming. I already know. Until you weird pick-me-ass bitches that think, oh,
Kristy Scott cut her hair and she was prancing around on the counters letting you know that she got the house. But Desmond said, baby, I'm free, honey. I'm free. I's free.
Kristy Sarah is losing it after Desmond put his full cheating on display by making out with a random woman for the world to see. Not only that, Desmond is out here moving with grace, getting his bag up while Kristy is posting thirst traps, consistently throwing shade at Desmond. Desmond had already come out to talk about how he is the one to blame for the divorce and that the internet should give him a second chance and get to know him again. And just like that, he took the divorce from private to public, and Kristy is not about to be played. It is being reported that Kristy knew Desmond's mistress all along. In fact, calling it a mistress would not even make sense because it's just a straight-up sling that Desmond used to get out of their marriage. That's not even my man, and my stomach dropped. So, when Kristy Sarah filed her divorce after being with her husband for over a decade, she said that it was because of the infidelity and that there was no coming back from that. And when it came to the infidelity, folks were like, who could Desmond have cheated on Kristy with? The idea of Desmond stepping out on his wife sounded so insane that reports started claiming that he had just been on the down low all this time and Kristy was just his beard. But what made this blow up even bigger was the timing of it all. Kristy and Desmond had just recently moved into their built-from-the-ground-up mansion when their marriage started to fall apart. And fans were certain that the only reason Desmond would blow apart his marriage like this is that he was on the down low and wanted to finally come out. But as the rumors continued to swirl, Desmond dropped a statement saying, I want to begin by apologizing to Kristy, our family, and everyone who has been impacted by the public attention surrounding the situation. I know this news has been disappointing for many, and I am truly sorry for the hurt it has caused. Kristy and I faced challenges and made sincere efforts to work through them. Towards the end of 2025, I wanted to separate and I had conversations with Kristy regarding this. During this period, I made choices that I'm not proud of. I took responsibility for those actions. I shared this with her directly and personally, and ultimately, we decided to divorce. I asked for privacy and compassion as we navigate this difficult chapter of our lives. Thank you to everyone who has supported us over the years. I'm grateful for that support and will continue sharing my love for cooking and the things that inspire me. I hope you'll continue that journey with me. So, you're saying that he told Kristy he wanted to separate in December and decided to cheat that same month. If you didn't already know, Desmond is a Jehovah's Witness, and the only way that he could separate from his wife was infidelity. Allegedly, Desmond tried to talk to Kristy just about getting a divorce, but since their faith was completely against it, so was Kristy. And the only way Desmond could walk out was cheating. And that is exactly what he did. He was not even emotionally involved in it at all. And now, Kristy has been posting thirst traps. She recently shared pictures inside of her new home with the caption same address. If you didn't catch it already, it was shade to Desmond, which basically confirmed that Kristy got the house. Other than that, Kristy has said nothing about their divorce, and we know she's never going to make things public. At least that was the plan before Desmond turned around to show that he wasn't as sorry as he made it out to be. Out of nowhere, TMZ posted a video of Desmond with another woman at a bar in Houston. And let me tell y'all, they were definitely not there as friends. She was right on his lap. And the two of them went into full makeout mode like teenagers. The two of them looked like they were in their own little bubble. And whether there were cameras or people watching, they just did not care. But wasn't Desmond just out here taking accountability and asking for privacy and a second chance? And now he's doing this right in public. Even if he wanted to do it at a club, they could have gone to the VIP section. They could have waited to be somewhere private. Desmond has been on social media long enough to know that making out with another woman in public after his wife just called him out for infidelity is a bad move. So, Either he wanted to go ahead and get ahead of the situation and make his mistress public, or maybe he'd seen the DL rumors and wanted to show which team he plays for. Some were even saying that maybe it was Desmond or someone in his team that leaked the video because there was no way he could be that sloppy.
And I'll tell you what, that video is not for Kirsty. That video wasn't filmed when he allegedly had an affair with her. No, that video is for us.
Desmond wanted to get caught kissing that woman in public, and nobody's gonna convince me otherwise. I cannot tell you what the reason on why he wanted this footage to get out, but he definitely did. Nobody's gonna convince me that somebody who just announced a divorce with their soon-to-be ex-wife, and right now social media going crazy, their names are trending, and everybody watching both of them like a hawk to see who gonna let up on more information. Like, you got people watching Kristy's page to see what she gonna say. All she did was drop a picture taking a pose on the island saying same address, and people ran with it, right? Like, people are looking for anything on both of them right now. So you're not gonna tell me that as long as he's been doing social media that he don't know the game.
Either way, it didn't look good. And even though the video was blurry, the internet went into full search mode. And what came out was pure chaos. It turns out that the woman Desmond was messing with is Marissa Springer, a Houston model. And just like that, she went from being a mysterious mistress to public enemy #1. And y'all know how people go in on women messing with married men. And word also got out that Marissa has a boyfriend of her own who was just as surprised to see that she was making out in public with Desmond. Now, Desmond hasn't said a word about what happened, but Marissa has come out to clear her name. She said that although she's the woman in the video, she wasn't Desmond's mistress and slammed people for coming after her looks and calling her transgender. She also called out folk for calling Desmond gay, just because he cheated, and that it came off more like an insult than anything else.
I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. I am not the one he cheated with. Everyone involved in the situation knows that it was not me. And let's clear the air right now. I am definitely not transgender. I've always been a girl. I was born a girl. I am a girl. I'm just a girl. I love being a girl. No offense to the transgenders. And why are you guys calling a clearly straight man gay as an insult? I thought that was something we don't do in 2026. I did not call TMZ on myself. All the information that was released about me is public information, and it's listed on my Instagram.
Now here's where it gets more twisted. They were saying that Kristy had cheated on Desmond first using her Finsta. It was only when a friend reached out to Desmond with the truth that he lost it and thought that it was all fair game. So it wasn't fair to be slamming Desmond and anyone he goes out with when it was Kristy that opened the door.
No way. Allegedly, Desmond was told by a friend that Kristy used Finsta app to cheat on him. That's why it ain't our business. We just gotta mind our business. My feet is up, and I'm just praying that it don't get too messy. What y'all think?
Now, here's where it gets more twisted. They were saying that Kristy had cheated on Desmond first, using her Finsta. It was only when a friend reached out to Desmond with the truth that he lost it and thought that it was all fair game. So, it wasn't fair to be slamming Desmond and anyone he goes out with when it was Kristy that opened the door. 3. Whatever the case is, first it was Desmond getting dragged, and now it's Kristy. People are putting in support behind Desmond, saying that he was just tired of being used as a prop and constantly being disrespected. This man is out here posting cooking videos and minding his business. Someone posted his video and said, "Dude is even glowing." Now this is wild, and it shows that we really have no idea what goes on behind closed doors. And there's been some bubbling beneath the surface, and no one knew about it with the two of them being so public with their relationship. Things are starting to come out. Still, Kristy is standing her ground and isn't going to let anyone throw cheating allegations her way. You can say that she played her part in the marriage coming to an end, but cheating is not one of those things that she did, and she wasn't going to let it be pinned on her. This whole new Kristy cheating allegation is nothing more than damage control because Desmond knows that she kept receipts. Word is that Kristy has evidence of Desmond blowing money on his other women, spending up to $40,000 on luxury gifts, shopping, and dinner dates without thinking too much about it. This is money that Kristy can ask him to pay back in court, since he did all that while he was married. So that's why he's trying to win pity points, by making it look like they're both guilty. But despite whatever game Desmond is playing, folks are still calling him out for trying to justify his situation when all he needed to do was stay out of the public eye and let it all play out. All this ninja, Desmond Scott, had to do was watch his wife flip around in heels and laugh. Thanks to them recording that, they got rich and get to live a life on easy mode. And he wants to fuck it up and go cheat. The way Desmond Scott kissed that girl, he was ready to be single. But do y'all think it's possible that Kristy cheated on Desmond first? Sign off in the comments and make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.